Straight ahead on 12 News, golf in December.
I'm loving it. It'd be like this all winter, I'd be okay.
But everything is not okay for area ski places. Plus,
if you're shopping online anyway, why not get the money back?
A tip to make your online shopping dollars go further. But first, the spirit of Christmas dimmed by vandals. 12 News starts right now. Hello, everyone, and thanks for joining us. Crystal Police are looking for some holiday light vandals.
For the past several weeks, someone has tampered with holiday decorations in the Twin Oaks neighborhood. Here's reporter Sonia Goins.
Almost everyone enjoys seeing the colorful holiday lights this time of year.
I think right now by having stuff up and making people drive by and get a smile out of them, if it makes their day a little bit easier, makes them happier, that's what we need.
Hugh Atkinson really likes getting into the holiday spirit. You can see Christmas in his front yard. However, someone is being a Grinch, causing his lights to go dark.
It came out and I decided to put the inflatable thing up and hook it up to my three-pronger, and then I see this.
Hugh says vandals went out of their way to make sure he didn't turn his holiday lights back on.
This piece being cut to the bone, so you can't use this for anything now.
The vandals were bold. They didn't only hit this house once, but twice. The first time around, they hit a cord that was stretched out about this far. The second time around, they came right up to the house and cut this cord. Hugh's house isn't the only one with damaged lights. The Crystal Police Department says they've had at least 6 incidents like this one in the past several weeks.
This is the first year I recall where they're cutting the electrical cords. We would certainly like to put an end to it.
Some folks in the Twin Oaks neighborhood say they're keeping their holiday displays to a minimum because of problems in the past.
Somebody stole ours. They stole Jesus out of the cradle. Terrible. It's like just stealing candy from a baby. Really a pointless thing to do.
Meanwhile, Hugh says he's not going to let the vandals steal the joy out of his holiday season.
Ain't nothing can stop that. We got a couple more days, a couple weeks left, and we're done with Christmas, and then it'll all be down, and they can go do their merry thing, and I'll do my merry thing.
In Crystal, Sonia Goins, 12 News.
Hugh says neighbors are now keeping a close eye on each other's homes. Meanwhile, Crystal Police don't have a suspect description. If you have any information, call the Crystal Police Department.
Classes will resume Thursday at Park Center High School after a small fire forced an evacuation shortly after 9 this morning. School officials say there was a fire in a bathroom that set off the sprinkler system and caused water damage. Students were sent home early. There were no injuries and cleanup is underway. Again, classes will resume as usual on Thursday.
A former Rogers High School student has won a $425,000 settlement with Elk River School District and Rogers Police. Reed Sagehorn was suspended in 2014 for writing the words, "Actually, yeah," on a social media website when asked whether he made out with a high school teacher. He later said the 2-word tweet was a joke. Sagehorn, an honors student, was suspended for nearly 2 months before switching to another school. He claimed his punishment was unjust.
A Plymouth massage therapist is accused of molesting a female customer. 32-year-old Lucas Peterson is charged with 4th-degree criminal sexual conduct. Peterson worked at Massage Retreat and Spa off of Rockford Road and Highway 169. He is no longer employed there. Plymouth requires all massage therapists to be licensed, which includes a criminal background check.
The busy shopping season can be an easy target for criminals. For the second year, Maple Grove police are stepping up efforts to crack down on shoplifting or more sophisticated types of fraud. The department's Safe Streets initiative puts more officers in retail areas and assigns an undercover team to curb theft.
The biggest part of our retail area is near freeways, and criminals like to have that easy access in and out. And so we want to make sure that we have a handle on that and hold people accountable that are going to come in and disrupt holiday shopping and inflate prices and steal things.
The Safe Streets Holiday Initiative is also a good way for police to make connections with retail business owners.
We have a correction to make on our story involving Wayzata School District start times. The school board will vote Monday on whether to adopt the Tier 3 plan, which would move back the start time for Wayzata High School and move up start times for several elementary schools. Well, 12 News had reported there would be a $450,000 cost to this plan when in fact there would be no added costs. The $450,000 cost applies to the Tier 2 plan, which some parents favor. This plan would require increasing the number of school bus drivers. Well, this has been a winter unlike any other in recent memory, with above average temperatures and small amounts of snow on the ground.
As Delane Cleveland reports, some businesses are reaping the benefits, while others are hoping for Old Man Winter to finally make an appearance.
So they're starting at 1 in 10.
Oh, okay.
Outdoor recreation can come in a variety of ways.
Oh, isn't this something? Go ahead, Wayne, if you're ready.
But at this point in the season,
I brought a convertible top and then the heavyweight stuff.
Yeah, good stuff.
It's golf.
it's a rare sight to see golfers in Minnesota occupying the same space as Christmas decorations.
It is Daytona Beach, isn't it?
It's not quite that Daytona Beach.
It's Minnesota, believe it or not.
But the warmer than average temperatures paired with the trace amounts of snow have allowed the Daytona Country Club to reopen for the season.
We decided yesterday at about 1 o'clock in the afternoon that we would open today for walking only, and I think we are almost full in half an hour.
A full golf course, a full parking lot,
See it?
and a full cast of characters.
That red steak there?
My wife said to me last week, she said, you know, I think you should get a job.
But who wants to work when you can golf in the cold?
They're nuts. They're avid golfers. They love playing, but then you also have a few of those folks that are novelty players and want to play whenever they can in December.
Yet while they're reaping the benefits in Dayton, the weather has had the opposite effect at Elm Creek Park in Maple Grove.
We are waiting for cold weather. There's no cold weather, so we can't make snow.
The park does have cross-country skiing, but the same can't be said for other activities such as tubing.
This is how high the snow will be on a typical winter. People walk off the ramp here right onto the snow.
The overall situation has cut into their bottom line.
Right now, all of our seasonal staff are waiting. We just have a skeleton crew.
However, he remains optimistic that winter will finally arrive. But until that happens, the golfers will enjoy it while it lasts.
I'm loving it. It'd be like this all winter, I'd be okay.
In Dayton, Delane Cleveland, 12 News.
The Dayton Golf Club plans to stay open this season for as long as the weather permits. The only other open course in the area is Majestic Oaks in Ham Lake. You're either in one of the two camps. You either want the winter to come or the mild weather to last.
Or you want to
right?
just say you played golf in December.
Yeah, true. Coming up, savvy shopping online. 12 News Money Savers explains how your clicks can lead to cash back.
Then later in sports, the Wayzata girls hockey team goes for its 9th straight win. We'll have some highlights.
But first, we talked about how warm it is. Now there is some talk about snow, and it could happen this weekend. We'll be right back.
When it comes to holiday shopping, this year consumers are expected to shop more online than they will at the mall.
And if you are an online shopper, there are a few ways you can make your dollars go even further. Reporter Shannon Slatton shows us how in today's Money Savers.
This is Simply Save. This is my site. So I like saving, but finding ways to save in different creative ways, it became like a fun challenge to me.
Heather Shuey likes to save money and time.
I do think that saving money is important, but time is also really valuable to me.
For online shopping,
If you're shopping online anyway, why not get the money back?
Heather says using cashback sites is a no-brainer.
I feel like the cashback programs, you can get money back to put towards your goals or to kind of lighten that load of holiday spending.
Online sites like Ebates, Shop at Home, Extra Bucks, or Fat Wallet offer you cash back if you shop through their website.
I wanted these North Face gloves, and first I went to the Ebates website, and through that site I went to the North Face. The prices are the same, it's still the same website, but because I went through Ebates, I got money back.
Shoppers earn cash back with every purchase. When they reach a threshold, a check comes to their mailbox.
I like to get the money back as soon as I can so I can put it towards whatever financial goal I'm working on.
Does this sound too good to be true?
It's not a Ponzi scheme, it's a legit business model.
It actually isn't. Pocket Your Dollars Carrie Hasha says cashback sites are a way online retailers can attract shoppers.
They're earning a commission from the retailer for every purchase that's initiated from their site, and generally they share half of that commission with you.
Hasha even started her own cashback site called Pocket Your Dollars Rewards. She says, remember 2 things about cashback sites.
When you go to make an online purchase, the last thing you do before you purchase is click on their link. That link that you're clicking on to go to that retailer tracks back both to the cashback site and then to you personally.
For Money Savers, Shannon Slatton, 12 News.
If you are feeling charitable this holiday season, you can also shop the websites Good Shop or Good Search and have the cash back go to your charity of choice. Coming up, a Navy vet speaks to 12 News about swimming the length of the Mississippi River.
But first, 2 of the top teams in the Northwest Suburban Conference go head-to-head. John Jacobson has that story and more next in sports. Exciting hockey game to watch, as long as Maple Grove didn't check the scoreboard too much. It didn't work out for them.
It's a good game. They played a very good opponent and played them close, but yeah, came up a little short at the end. The Maple Grove boys hockey team has faced some tough non-conference opponents already this season. Tuesday night, they took on one of the best teams in the Northwest Suburban Conference. Crimson at home against 13th ranked Elk River. First period, Jack Perbix to John Grenick. Past goalie Crimson goalie Brady Goodman and in. Elks up 1-0. Second period, Perbix wins the face-off. Teo Larson, his pass put away by Nick Perbix, and Elk River dominates the first 2 periods. They lead 2-0. In the third, though, power play, Maple Grove's Jack Kelly shot on net. The rebound flipped in, but the rest of the net had been pushed off its moorings. That wipes out the goal. But right as the power play ends, Kelly beats goalie Ben Myers. You can't take that one away. The Crimson get on the board. They're down 2-1. Just 16 seconds later, however, Connor Bazal passes to Montana Millis, whose wrister goes top shelf, and it's back to a 2-goal lead for the Outs. Crimson aren't done, though. Sam Franklin picks up the loose puck and scores glove side, getting them back to within 1, but that's as close as they get. Elk River holds on, and they beat Maple Grove 3-2. Breck and Totino-Grace have met regularly in the regular season in boys hockey for years and often in close games. The Eagles were at home to face the Mustangs for this one Tuesday. Grace's Cam Fagerly, nice move around the defenseman, scores in the short side, and the Eagles lead 1-0 in the first period. Tied at 1 in the second period, it's Breck's Dalton Weigel shooting and scoring off Michael Bonfie and in, and Breck's in front 2-1. Still in the second, nice work on the power play by the Mustangs, working it around. Carter Breitenfeld scores. Breck scores 4 times in the period, and they lead 4-1. Third period, off the face-off, Breck's Mitchell Matchlet swoops in for the loose puck and goes up high to score, and Breck is up 5-1. The Eagles, though, will mount a comeback. Justin Mraz centering it out front to Sam Henches. Power play goal there for the Eagles, and it's 5-3. Then Luke Bonfie shoots. The save's made, but the puck comes back to Bonfie, and he scores. The Eagles, with 3 straight goals, are within 1 at 5-4. But the second-ranked Mustangs salted away from there. William Blake with a wraparound goal here helps Breck skate away with a 7-4 win. The Wayzata girls hockey team is ranked 4th right now in the state among Class AA teams, and the Trojans continue to win. Tuesday night, they're at home to take on Holy Angels. Odd man rush for Wayzata. Maddie Wolfsman and Natalie Heising for the goal in the 2-0 Wayzata lead. Later, Wolfsman sends it out high to Sammy Meister. Her wrist shot is in. Wayzata leads 4-0 after 1 period. In the second, Meister makes an end-to-end rush and then sets up Tyree Swanson for the goal, and it's 5-1 Trojans. The goals keep coming for Wayzata. Allie Wiedela scores in the third period as Wayzata wins big 10-1, running its record to 9-0. Also in girls hockey, North Metro faced off with Totino-Grace in a Northwest Suburban Conference game. 22 seconds in, Emily Ock tipping in the Allison Davis shot. Stars lead 1-0. Less than 4 minutes later, Anna Ballweber to Kayla Shadle for the goal. North Metro is up 2-0. But back come the Eagles. Alex Prue gets to the loose puck and shoots it in, tying the game up 2 late in the first period. Second period, Ock got a nice rush with the puck, goes in to score. She gets a hat trick in this game. The Stars go ahead again. Totino's Allison Parnell goes one better there, scoring 4 goals, including 2 on the power play. The Eagles win their first game of the season, 8-6 the final over North Metro. The Hopkins girls basketball team lost its 5th game of the season last year and then won the next 25 in a row to capture the state Class 4A title. They'd be happy to see that happen again. That's because the Royals lost for the first time in their 5th game of this season on Tuesday night. The Royals were uncharacteristically blown out at St. Michael-Albertville, losing 76-48 to the Knights. Ray Johnson poured in 30 points, while Sydney Tracy added 24 for the 3-1 Knights. The Royals will look to regroup when they host New Prague on Friday. Probably not a team I'd want to be on Friday, New Prague.
All right, thanks, John.
Thank you, John. It took 181 days, but a Navy veteran swam the entire length of the Mississippi River.
This is video of Chris Ring in July passing through Brooklyn Park. Ring finished up the 2,350-mile swim on Friday. The effort was through Legacies Alive, a nonprofit to raise awareness and money for Gold Star families. Those are families who've lost a loved one in military service. Chris met with more than 200 Gold Star families during his swim, and hearing their stories kept him going during the grueling journey.
And there was days that I would be on the river for hours and get out of the gross water, and there would be a family there at the banks that just hugged me, no matter how gross I was. Just hugged me, sometimes with tears in their eyes, just thanking me for what I was doing, and and they loved that, really getting to share about who their loved one was.
Chris would swim up to 9 hours a day. Near the end, he says he got out of the cold water every hour or so to get feeling back in his hands and feet. Still ahead, a celebration of the holidays in New Hope.
From lights to music when we come back. A very tall Santa Claus oversees a yard full of flashing holiday lights in New Hope. We found this decked out yard in the 3700 block of Hillsborough Avenue. Lights in the trees, along with penguins and other characters decked out for the holiday, blink on and off quickly in time to music. Our photographers continue to search for ambitious holiday lighting efforts here in the Northwest Metro. If you have one in your neighborhood, let us know about it with an email to news@12.tv. That'll do it. That's all the news for now. Thanks so much for joining us, everyone.
And we leave you tonight with some sounds of the season. Here's the Cooper High School Bel Canto Choir.